Hey guys, my name is George, and I'll be here today to teach you the intro to a great song by Tesla called What You Give. And it's used throughout the whole song too, besides the chorus and the end. So it's something that, if you like it, it's hard to find. I had to learn on my own, so I'm just here to help you guys out. Alright, so I'll play it first, and I'll teach you guys how to do it. I'll break it down. So that's pretty much it, and I'll get you guys into the chorus later on, but this is the first thing that we want to learn. It's beautiful, I love it, hope you guys love it too. So the first thing you want to do, sorry I'm sick, but I'm trying to help you guys out. First thing you want to do is try to follow the way I use my fingers here, which one I use, but you don't properly have to use them. It's just an easier way that I think, but that's really personal, and if there is an easier way for you to use them, you should do what's easier for you. It's just try to do what I do. If whatever is easier for you, tweak a little bit, it's better for you. So the first thing, it's low E string. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down into parts so it's easier. First thing is, try to master each part before you move to another one. Pause the video, try to master it, so when you move to another part, you're already being ready to go. You don't want to have to remember a lot without really mastering it and like learning it. So the first thing is the low E string. You pluck it on the 3rd fret, and then you go to an open D string, and you hammer on the 2nd fret. So it looks like this. So for you, if there's anybody beginner here, a hammer-on is when you pluck a string and you use your finger to hit on top of it on another fret, not using your right hand. So it's like this. In this case, it's like this. So what we have right now is, so the third fret of the low E string, hammer on the D, open G string. You're gonna repeat it this first part twice, so it looks like this. That's the first part. Just remember, repeat it twice. Try to master it first. Now we're gonna go to the second part. Second part, we're gonna do a slide. Also, for you that don't know what a slide is when you slide from fret, so like this. So you're gonna do it from the 3rd fret back to the 2nd fret of the G string. Now, a lot of guys won't like to use their thumbs, but for me it's especially easy to use my thumb to get the 1st fret of the low E string. So this. Now the open G string. G string of the 2nd fret. And open G string again. So it's like this. So let's review what we have so far. This is what we have. I'll play really slow so you guys maybe can play to it. After you master it, play with me and try to keep up. Third part right now is you start with the whole low E string on the 1st fret. So then you pluck the D string open, hammer onto the 2nd fret now. So the next is open G string, and then open low E string. So this part is this. Summarizes this. Yes. So what we have so far. Make sure you master it. Let me play it again. This is the last part. I'll play everything together, every part we get through, so you guys can see if you master it and put it together and play through with me. So, what we have so far is this. So the next part, we're gonna start at the G string, at the second fret, and we're gonna slide all the way to 4th fret. So this is what we're doing. Make sure you do it this with the index, the middle finger, because it's an easier way later on. Because you're gonna have, I'll show you right now. This is the next move actually. So you slide to 4th, and now you're gonna the B string, 3rd fret, and then once again the D string, 4th fret. So it's this. Now you're gonna have 5th fret of the B string, 3rd fret of the B string. So far we have this. Sorry. So. Now you're gonna go to the G string, 4th fret, and slide back to 2nd fret. So keep up with me, look. 2nd fret, G, slide to 4th. 3rd string of the B, 3rd fret of the B string. 4th fret of the G. 5th fret of the B. 3rd fret of the B string again. Slide back from 4th to 2nd. Now you're gonna open it, the 4th fret. Close again on 2nd. Open it again. And close. And then you're gonna hit 2nd string of the D string now. So it's this. Look, slide back, open, 2nd G, open, 2nd D. Sorry, 2nd D is this. So, this part is. So let's see, this whole part is like this. That's the second part. The whole thing together, it's this. Make sure you master this part. This is probably the part with the most amount of difficulty you find. Not that it's very difficult, but in terms of into this whole little riff, maybe it's the most difficult section. So this is the whole thing we have so far. Sorry. Went too far ahead, but this is how it ends. Let me do the last part again because I screwed up. Sorry. I'm sick, but this is how it ends. This next part is exactly just like the second part. The second part's this. I'll get you guys on it again, which is a 3rd fret of the G string, you slide back to 2nd fret of the G. And then you go to the 1st fret of the low E. open G, G on second, open G again. So this is what we have so far. Let's go. Went ahead once again, sorry, but after we go through this, we're gonna go to first fret of the low E. We're gonna go to the D string, open, and we hammer on to second, and we go to G, open G, and then we go to the third fret of the low E. So this is what we have. This is the whole thing. This is what we have. Let me do the last part again so you guys catch it up. Let's do the whole thing now. Try to keep up with me. Make sure, pause the video if you still don't get it, and to practice more. But if you have with me, try to keep up with me right now. Let's go. And that's how the intro goes, and how majority of the song goes until we have the chorus. I think also the pre-chorus is like that. When the thing starts to say, excuse me for my voice, excuse me because I'm sick and I don't know all the lyrics, I mostly play the song, but this is how it goes before the chorus. I feel so lonely, but I know I'm not the only one to ever feel this way. I love you so much that and then you come back to the little intro we did. The only parts that you play like that is the parts, the chorus, right? The whole deal is not a big deal. It's a G to a D, a G major to a D major to a C major, and then the first part is only that, and you come back to a G. So it's like, I feel so lonely, but I feel so lonely, but I know I'm not the only one to ever feel this way. I love you so much. Why did I keep messing up? Alright. I feel so lonely, but I know I'm not the only one to ever feel this way. I love you so much that and from this part on, you don't come back to the G, you just go to an A minor. Head going crazy, out of my head, going crazy, out of my head. That's pretty much, and you go. And the last part, the last part is an electric guitar, and it's power chords, but which would be like the G, the D, and the C power chord. It would be like, it's not what you got, it's what it is. It's not what you got, it's what it is. But if you have an acoustic, you want to play an acoustic, you just play the G major, D major, and C major chords. It's not what you got, it's what it is. pretty much it for the song. Soul is another story. Everything's another story. But this is what I learned on my own, because you cannot find anything about this song on the internet in terms of tutorial. And I hope you guys learned what you want to learn. Hopefully you learned the lyrics, unlike me. And you'll be able to go to anywhere and maybe get a girl with this, do something productive with your life. Thanks for watching.